Hey guys, I was going to say good morning, but in fact it's just after lunch, so good afternoon. It's Monday and I am down on the coast, not far from Tarifa, where I'm going to get a boat tomorrow or the next day over to Morocco. I'll show you at the end of this, I'll show you on the map the route I took this morning. It was a really easy ride down, about 3 hours, about 200 kilometers, and because I'd made so much progress yesterday, it was a short run. And to be honest, I'm sort of knackered, so I needed the short run. I may in fact stay here. I'm definitely staying here tonight, obviously. I may stay here a couple of nights and actually get some sleep, maybe go for a swim. I'm right on the coast. The beach is right there beside me. Just swings around so you can see it. You see the beach off over there, the sea. So I'll be going down exploring this in a while, and when I do, I'll show you what's what. The ride down was interesting. Complete change of countryside again. The first time I saw cattle, beef cattle. I didn't see any dairy, and horses, and also a lot of sunflowers. So we've left all the olive groves and all these other fruit trees. A lot of market gardening as well. So a different terrain. A lot of big wheat fields. Very, very different terrain. It's not unlike Ireland actually, except the fields were much bigger. It was really cold when I set out. It was actually 11 degrees. So you can see I've got my top on. And it's actually sort of a dull day today. It's about 20, 22 degrees, but there's a breeze coming in from the sea. So it's not that warm. It's lovely, but it's not warm. It's not sunbathing weather, let's put it that way. And it warmed up to about 22, 23 degrees. There's a little bird here, right here beside me, looking for some extra. I've been giving him some of my sandwich, and I just want to swing around so you can see him. So he joined me for a bite to eat. I just made my cup of tea when I arrived here, pitched my tent. I made my cup of tea. You can see the tent I'm all set up there. So the ride down, it warmed up to, by the time I got here, it was 23, 24 degrees, but then it got cloudy, so it's cooled down a bit. But the ride down was cool, so I had an extra layer on, and I was glad of it. I actually had the heated grips on at one stage, not for long, but I had them on for about half an hour, I'd say. Yeah, so I'm feeling a bit wrecked. The fall yesterday hurt my ribs again. So I didn't sleep particularly well, and I think that what I'm going to do is I'm just going to really chill. I've parked up the bike. I'm not going anywhere this afternoon. I mightn't go anywhere tomorrow. I might just leave it there. I get up, there's a pool here and reception, a restaurant, whatever. Might go and get online, upload yesterday's video, maybe upload today's video, and just do nothing. Maybe just sit on the beach and read and chill and just rest myself. I think I need a rest. I've done 2,000 miles and over 3,000 kilometers, and I feel it. So I feel a need for a couple of days rest before I head into Morocco and start doing battle in there. The trip so far has been good. I've enjoyed it. The weather, I sort of prefer this weather, to be honest with you, to the temperatures we had before. 30 degrees, just not fun on the bike. I'd rather be a little bit cool than a little bit too hot. I can always wrap up, put on an extra layer, and you can't peel stuff off on the bike. You have to wear the jacket and gear. So the weather's good. The trip's been good so far. I've enjoyed it all. Feel a bit tired, and I think, as I said, that a little bit of R&R now, a little bit of rest for a couple of days might do me good. So I'll give you a tour and I'll show you the bits and pieces around the site. So let me show you the route I took this morning. I was over here in Molina, and I sort of went down here somewhere, over here actually I think, down here a little bit, a loop down here and down to the coast, and I'm somewhere down onto here at the moment. So down a little loop like that I did, and it was a very, very simple, straightforward ride down. The first thing I can tell you about the site is that it is really nice, and of course much better than any of the sites I've been in. In fact, it's the first site I've been in Spain that I can honestly say was really nice. And of course, no surprise, it's run by a German. Hilarious. Just did the walk around there. I gave you a couple of shots of it. I'd say 80 or 90% of all the camper vans here and the people are either Swiss or German. So obviously he advertises back home, or the word is out that this is a decent campsite run by a German. So yeah, very funny actually, and lovely vans, lovely camper vans, all different shapes and sizes. Yeah, lovely.